Oh my God. Well, first of all, I have to start with that I don't really like being called an icon. Because, you know, people tend to call me a role model or an icon. I'm not. I'm not perfect, and I never wanted to be, you know, this figure of whatever. I just do what I feel, and if this helps some people, you know, then I'm totally honored and thankful that they can, you know, that they have emotions out of it. But, you know, problem with calling me that is that people start having expectations, you know. And expectations are a very dangerous thing because you get disappointed in just a second, you know. And I don't want to disappoint anybody, so all that I can say is it honors me that people call me that, but on the other hand, I just do what I need to do, you know. And if some people think that this is wrong what I do, so, you know, it depends on which side you are. Totally true. I said it all the time, you know, you can win the song contest and nothing could happen. You can win an Oscar and that's the last one you get, you know. So in our business, we really have to be on point every single time, and we have to deliver good stuff. Because, you know, there are no excuses. And for now, I still have this great chance to bring up something good, you know what I mean? And that's why I really take my time to get good stuff, because I'm not talented in writing my songs. You know, I just can't do it. So I need people who are more talented than me in this part of the music scene. And I have some songs. We're now in the process of finding the right ones and, you know, figuring out what's the best for me and the best key and whatever and stuff. And good things need time, you know. And I will have an album because I need to have one, you know, myself. Not just, my fans are waiting, but me as well. But I'm working on that.
Is there a lot of pressure?
I think being an artist, there's pressure every day. There's just pressure every day. You know, now I have to be honest, now I'm in a lucky position to have time, actually. Not too much, but more than before. You know, before all this happened, when I started doing music in the first case. You know, as an artist, once you decide this is my job, you really have to worry, can I pay my bills next month? Do I have enough gigs to pay everything? And now I really appreciate that, and I don't take that for granted because it can be over in a second. But for now, I'm really in a good position where I can, you know, breathe. You know, my creativity can grow now because I have a little time. So that's good. But of course, there's pressure always. Before every gig and after every gig, you know, I think in the music industry, you're just as good as the last thing you delivered. So you better be good every day. Of course. You know, never say never. And I love fashion and I love music. And I think these two things get along together very well. But for now, I really concentrate on music. I really want to, you know, I'm a singer in the first case. So, you know, I made fashion school and I finished it. And I made a decision, you know. For myself, I know I'm better when it comes to music than doing fashion. I'm good in designing, you know, because paper is very patient. You can paint whatever you want on that. But making actually clothing is so hard, you know. And for me, once I will ever appear with a fashion line, this must be perfect. The best quality. And you know, that's tough, you know, going into the fashion business is as tough as music, but another kind of, you know, hard to deliver. But never say never, you know. For me, that was a great opportunity, and just spending time with Jean-Paul a little more than just an interview was just great. We shooted a documentary together. So we got things to do, and that's actually really nice, but we don't have the big collaboration going on right now. So, but, you know, we're just enjoying our company, and that's, for now, that's good. Well, you know, this situation is actually everywhere the same. You know, I'm in the lucky position to travel a lot these days. And I see many different people and many different ways how to, you know, how government works in you know, different countries. And there are always still things to do, and there are always things which can run better, you know. So my advice is just, I don't really have an advice, just stay true to who you are, you know. And if you feel like going out in drag, or then just do it and own it. And you know, we drag queens, we know what we're, you know, what we can expect when we go out. So yeah, just believe in that there are people out there who still love you for what you are, and don't care about hatred, because you know there's nothing to put out of it. You know, it's just pass by. It's always the same problem. I know it's a luxury problem, but most of the time I'm just here for 2 nights or something, so I don't really get the chance to see much. But I remember stuff, and once I have a spare time and a few days off, I will hopping around Europe just to, you know, fix the things I want to see in my private time. So I will come back with wig and without wig, for sure. Vienna is great. You know, I chose Vienna for the city who I love and I live and I work, and for me it's great. You know, it's just some corners and then I'm in the venue. So that's great. No, I really was happy, you know, because I think, you know, it's an anniversary and 60 years of Eurovision. And I think the world wanted to see Vienna. So I think it's a quite good decision. Yeah. Oh, it's not a rumor. I said it in every interview.
I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I think it was already after winning, there was this huge press conference. And the chief of ORF, the Austrian broadcaster, sat right next to me, Kathy. And someone asked me, like, what will you do in the next Eurovision Song Contest? And I said, I'm going to host it. And Kathy was like, and I said, it's embarrassing to say no right now. So, no, we haven't figured out anything, but I would love to do something, of course. I want to sing, I want to maybe do the green room. You know, I don't want to host the whole show, because I think, you know, I have a mind like a goldfish, so once something gets my attraction, I'm like, there's a teleprompter and I'm talking to someone. So that wouldn't work out, but I think little parts would be great. Yeah. I'm just good in things that I love, you know, and I think that I might like some things many people don't like. So maybe I'm not the best politician. So maybe I just stick with music and do just, you know, and yeah, speak out my mind, because I think that's actually important. I think as a person in the public eye, you got this great opportunity to say something, you know, just through one camera, to reach so many people. And I think for me, I take this chance to spread the things that I want to say, you know, and I believe in. And as I said before, some people in Russia don't think that I'm talking the right things, you know, so it's always the point of view. But no, I'm not gonna turn into a politician. I think that's quite boring. I don't know. I don't want to judge. I don't know. I've never been a politician before. Well, of course, the Eurovision dress. I loved it, but I have to say I'm never ever gonna wear it again. Never, because it was so tight, you know. And there was this break during the show. I think it was the voting break or something like that. And I had to go to the restroom, and we asked the people who were running around, you know, with cameras and stuff, how long do we have? And they said 10 minutes. And I'm like, well, it's never gonna work out, but I need to pee. And then we rushed through the hall, you know, with my train like 3 meters, and I have to get completely undressed to go to the toilet. Then I lost my in-ear in the toilet. And yeah, this is a funny story beside winning. And yeah, so no, I'm not gonna wear it again. No, actually I said it the other day. I said I'm gonna wear it again if Austria wins the next time, you know, And I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's next year. I don't know, but then I will wear it again, but for no other reason. You know, I just kind of love-hate. You know, I wore it 2 weeks, every single rehearsal. So, no. With each other. You know, drag queens tend to have the image of being very bitchy, and you know, this is my blog, and you don't ever go there. But times are changing, you know, and I really love it. Actually, it happened just before. We drag queens, we are connected in a second, you know. And I have to be that honest, I don't kiss everyone, like seeing them on the first time, you know. But with drag queens, we know we're sisters. So I really like that this kind of art gets more and more attention, because it is a lot of work and pain. But we love it. First of all, I'm a member of the gay community, and I will never forget this. You know, I know where I'm from, and I will always fight for my family. But what I do, for me, is not just about sexual orientation. I really talk about human rights at the end of the day. And I really try to speak on that level, because there are so many things being discriminated that, you know, that's just not enough to just talk about sexuality. So, no, there are no particular organizations I'm focusing on, but I try to raise something, you know, but I need time, and I need the experience, and I just need to settle to make it good, you know, because I can't say, no, I'm going to create an organization and, you know, with nothing, and that's it. So that wouldn't really work out well. But of course I want to do something on my own, and for now I was, and I hope I will be, a big part of the live ball in Vienna. You know, Gary Kessler is a very good friend of mine, and this year I got a very big part in supporting the ball. And I think it's such a great event, and I will still keep on doing that. And so this is, for me, maybe a very important topic to support, you know, the foundation of AIDS research and the live ball.